Join us for Lok Sewa Aayog exam preparation, over 50,000 questions and their answers with appropriate reasons and solutions.
Question number 1.
Specialized input and output devices for receiving and sending voice communications are: A. Fax modems. B. Intelligent terminals. C. Web appliances. D. Internet telephones. And the correct answer is D. Internet telephones. Because Internet telephones, also known as VoIP phones, are specialized input and output devices designed to send and receive voice communications over the Internet. They use technologies like Voice over IP, VoIP, to convert voice signals into digital data and transmit it through the Internet, making them ideal for real-time voice communication. Where? A. Fax modems. Fax modems are used to send and receive documents via telephone lines in a digital fax format. They are not designed for real-time voice communication and do not handle audio input-output. Instead, they convert digital documents to analog signals and vice versa. B. Intelligent terminals. Intelligent terminals are computing devices with their own processing power used for data entry and retrieval, often in business environments. They are not specialized for voice communication and usually lack the audio input-output features required for voice calls. C. Web appliances. Web appliances are simplified computing devices designed for accessing web-based services, such as email and browsing. While they may have multimedia capabilities, they are not specialized or optimized for handling real-time voice communication like Internet telephones are.
Question number 2. A network terminal is also known as a dumb terminal. B. PC terminal. C. Intelligent terminal. D. Thin client.
And the correct answer is D. Thin client. Because a network terminal is commonly referred to as a thin client, which is a lightweight computer that relies on a central server for processing and storage. It provides input-output operations while the server performs most of the computing tasks, making it ideal for centralized network environments. Where? A. Dumb terminal. A dumb terminal is a very basic device with no processing power. It only displays data from the host computer and sends input back. While similar in appearance, it lacks the minimal processing ability and functionality found in thin clients. B. PC terminal. A PC terminal typically refers to a fully functional personal computer that can operate independently. Unlike a network terminal or thin client, a PC terminal doesn't rely heavily on a central server for processing tasks. C. Intelligent terminal. An intelligent terminal has its own processing capability and can perform tasks independently of the server. Unlike a thin client, it doesn't depend solely on network resources, so it is not typically classified as a network terminal.
Question number 3.
A standard microcomputer with a network connection would be called a thin client. B. PC terminal. C.
intelligent terminal. D. Server. And the correct answer is C. Intelligent terminal. Because a standard microcomputer with its own processing power and a network connection is best described as an intelligent terminal. It can perform processing tasks locally, access and interact with network resources, and operate both independently and as part of a networked system. Where? A. Thin client. A thin client has minimal processing power and relies heavily on a central server for computing tasks. Unlike a standard microcomputer, it cannot function effectively without a network or server connection. B. PC terminal. PC terminal is not a standard technical term. While it may suggest a personal computer used as a terminal, it's vague and doesn't specifically define whether the device is intelligent or dependent on a server like a thin client. D. Server. A server is a specialized computer that provides services or resources to other computers on a network. A standard microcomputer is designed for end-user tasks, not for managing and distributing resources like a server does. Question number 4. Which of the following is not a network device? A. Modem. B. Port. C. Bridge. D. Router. And the correct answer is B. Port. A port is not a physical network device but rather a logical or physical interface through which data is sent or received on a computer or network device. It allows communication between devices or software processes but does not perform networking functions like forwarding or routing data. Where? A. Modem. A modem, modulator-demodulator, is a network device that converts digital signals into analog for transmission over telephone lines and vice versa, enabling internet connectivity. C. Bridge. A bridge is a network device used to connect and filter traffic between two network segments, operating at the data link layer, layer 2, of the OSI model. D. Router. A router is a key network device that directs data packets between different networks, working at the network layer, layer 3, and helps manage traffic on the internet or local networks. Question number 5. How many categories of software are classified? A. 3. B. 2. C. 5. D. 4. And the correct answer is B. 2. Because software is primarily classified into two main categories: system software and application software. System software includes the operating system and utility programs that manage hardware and basic system operations, while application software is designed for end users to perform specific tasks like word processing or browsing. Where? A. 3. While some people add a third category such as programming software, it is generally considered a subset of system software, not a separate main category. Hence, the widely accepted classification remains 2. C. 5. 5 categories would be an over-detailed breakdown, possibly including middleware, driver software, etc., but those are still generally grouped under system or application software. D4. For categories might refer to types within application or system software, but again, these are subcategories, not distinct primary classifications.
The standard classification is into two main types. Question number 6. Which of the following is an example of system software?
A. Word processor.
B. Spreadsheet program. C. Operating system. D. Windows.
And the correct answer is C. Operating system. Because an operating system, OS, is a classic example of system software. It manages hardware resources and provides a platform for application software to run, handling tasks like memory management, file operations, and input-output control. Where? A. Word processor. A word processor, like MS Word, is application software, not system software. It is used for creating and editing text documents and runs on top of the operating system. B. Spreadsheet program. A spreadsheet program, like MS Excel, is also application software, designed for data analysis and calculations, not for managing hardware or system-level functions. D. Windows. Windows is not a standard or widely recognized software name. If it refers to a type of Windows OS, it's unclear or miswritten. However, as written, it's ambiguous and doesn't clearly identify a system software example. Question number 7. Which of the following is not an example of packaged software? A. MS Word. B. MS PowerPoint. C. MS Access. D. MS Windows. And the correct answer is D. MS Windows. Because MS Windows is an operating system, which falls under system software, not packaged software, also known as application software. Packaged software is designed for specific user tasks like document creation or presentations, whereas MS Windows manages hardware and provides a platform for other software to run. Where? A. MS Word. MS Word is a packaged application software used for word processing. It allows users to create, edit, and format text documents and is designed for end-user productivity. B. MS PowerPoint. MS PowerPoint is a packaged software application that helps users create slide-based presentations. It is intended for user tasks, making it a typical example of packaged software. C. MS Access. MS Access is a packaged database management software used to create and manage databases. It provides tools for data entry, queries, and reports, all tailored for user-level tasks, not system management. Question number 8. Which of the following is not application software? A. Scientific software. B. Games. C. Device driver. D. Multimedia software. And the correct answer is C. Device driver. Because
A device driver is system software, not application software. It acts as a translator between the operating system and hardware devices, allowing the OS to communicate with components like printers, keyboards, and graphic cards. It runs in the background and is essential for hardware functionality, not for performing user tasks. Where? A. Scientific software. Scientific software is application software used for specialized tasks like simulations, data analysis, and modeling in science and engineering fields. It's designed for end users to perform specific applications. B. Games. Games are a form of application software meant for entertainment. They run on top of the operating system and are developed for user interaction and recreation. D. Multimedia software. Multimedia software, such as video editors or audio players, is also application software. It enables users to create, edit, and play multimedia content, serving specific user-oriented functions. Question number 9. Which of the following is not an example of input device? A. Mouse. B. Scanner. C. Speaker. D. Digital camera. And the correct answer is C. Speaker. Because a speaker is not an input device, it is an output device. It receives audio signals from the computer and converts them into sound, allowing users to hear music, alerts, or voice. Input devices, on the other hand, are used to send data into the computer. Where? A. Mouse. A mouse is an input device that allows users to interact with the computer by moving the pointer and clicking to select commands or objects on the screen. B. Scanner. A scanner is an input device used to convert physical documents or images into digital format for storage or editing on a computer. D. Digital camera. A digital camera is an input device when connected to a computer, as it sends image or video data into the system for processing, storage, or sharing. Question number 10. Which of the following is most commonly used input devices? A. Keyboard. B. Digital camera. C. Microphone. D. Scanner. And the correct answer is A. Keyboard. Because the keyboard is the most commonly used input device. It allows users to input text, commands, and other data into a computer and is essential for a wide range of tasks from writing to programming, making it universally present in virtually all computing systems. Where? B. Digital camera. While a digital camera can input image or video data, it is used in more specialized scenarios, like photography or video conferencing, and is not a standard, everyday input device for most users. C. Microphone. A microphone is used to input audio into the computer, such as for recording or voice communication. However, its use is more situational and less frequent compared to the keyboard in general computing. D. Scanner. A scanner inputs physical documents and images into digital format, but like the camera and microphone, it is used for specific purposes and is not as universally required as the keyboard. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel to continue learning and preparation.